Hello, what is up guys? It's EvilDuosArm here, back with another Blade and Soul video. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Legends Reborn event that begins on April 10th of 2019. The next event is going to start immediately following your Blossom Orb event, so you have just under a week to go ahead and get all of the Blossom Orbs that you want. So make sure you're claiming your daily pouch every day in the F10 menu over here on the Ascension pouch in the Homewood coins. Make sure you're grabbing that every day. Also make sure you're staying logged in for an hour and a half a day to make sure you get that Blossom Orb that pops up in the login rewards. But yeah, I just want to point that out that you're going to be running out of Blossom Orbs here pretty quick, so start planning your final purchases. But that's enough of this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual new event. And full disclosure, Blade and Soul is having an official live stream at 11 a.m. Pacific time, which is 3 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know the time in any of the other regions, but hey, that is the time that you got going on right there. So make sure you tune into this stream if you have any questions following this video or reading through the patch notes yourself. I'm going to put the links to everything in the description below, their Twitch stream, all that going live once again 4 hours following the release of this video. Now typically these streams are an hour and a half long, so on Saturday I'll have a condensed version of the stream ready for your viewing pleasure so you can watch the condensed version and don't have to sit through the whole hour and a half if you only want to see the major changes that are coming to the game. This video is only a preview teaser thing based on what we have so far, so I do apologize. But yeah, make sure you check out this stream if you have any questions or anything you want to know about the patch to hear it directly from the people who make the game. Alright, so now let's go ahead and actually take a look at the event now that I've babbled for so much. The event begins on April 10th once again, runs through May 8th. My birthday is May 10th, so I get a new event for my birthday. Yay! But hey, we got 4 weeks for this event, so yeah, 4 weeks to get all the different items that will be coming from it. The event has 2 major components. The first is a dungeon component, the second is a jackpot event. So let's start with the dungeon component. The first dungeon is a single-player dungeon, solo dungeon in Mushin Tower. It involves fighting the Sacred Longuai in increasingly difficult stages up until the point where you're defeated. The secondary option is the Desolate Mausoleum or the Burning Mausoleum. Those are both the Tomb of Exiles or Desolate Tomb dungeon area. This is the same dungeon, just run in reverse. But anyway, you'll be fighting the Lord of Cinder inside of that area. And apparently this will only be accessible through the F8 menu. Kuropi has a video where he goes into these in a lot more detail than I'll be able to since he has access to the different servers. So you can check out these events on past servers on his channel. I'll put the link to his video in the description below. He did a really good job explaining those. The second option is going to be the Blooming Jackpot Event. So if you are new to Blade and Soul and never done a Jackpot event, you're going to love this one. I absolutely love this event. Basically, and here's an old video that I had on it, there is a jackpot that pops up in the store. Inside of the jackpot, you can pick it up for 0 N coins, so absolutely free. But inside of the jackpot, you have a whole bunch of different items. The jackpot has a 10-hour cooldown, so every 10 hours you log in, open the jackpot, and it gives you the items that you see without a % chance next to them, you're guaranteed to get. And then you go ahead and get some of the additional items, a random choice of the items that are down below. So there's 10 stages to each jackpot, and the 10th stage guarantees you an awesome outfit. I'm sure they'll display what the outfit is live on stream tomorrow. That's typically when they do those. So be on the lookout for that, but it's usually a really friggin' cool outfit, so I'm really looking forward to these. Also, they're so easy. You just literally log in and click a button. You can only do this on one character, so make sure you give this to your main, or conversely, if you have the tokens to be able to trade the outfits, put this on an alt that you want to gear because they always give EXP charms and usually a boatload of them. So you can level up that alt pretty quickly as well. But the outfits are usually pretty cool looking, so I would give it to whatever character I'm going to be playing the most. Anyway, so that is what a jackpot is. Super simple system. Let me just jump ahead to the video. As you can see, you click on it and then you get different items from inside of it when you click on it. And there we go. Yes, so I got random items from the list of items that were available on that video. So look at that, getting paid twice to write the same thing once. I should be in Hollywood. Anyway, that's basically it for the first patch notes preview that they put out. So we'll put the link to that in the description below. But let's go ahead and take a look at the one that just went live today. And it is the Item and Systems Preview. So, raids and dungeons of the harder difficulties are being nerfed. It doesn't say what they're nerfing, they're just having their difficulty lowered. So that's Temple of Illuvium, Scion's Keep, Nightfall Sanctuary, Ransack Treasury, the Shadowmoor, Dreamsong Theater, and Brood Chamber. So basically all of the top-end content is getting a nerf across the board. Ransack Treasury and the Shadowmoor are being given the extra confidence buff. So whenever you enter a dungeon, if you look in the top left corner of that dungeon, next to your premium membership, if you have a premium membership, there's going to be a little icon on the lower difficulty dungeons. That little icon actually gives you bonus stats, and you probably didn't even know about this, but depending on which dungeon it is, you always get a different set of bonus stats. So the previously Ransack Treasury and the Shadowmoor didn't have this buff, and now you will be getting the extra confidence buff, which reduces your damage received by 50% and increases your attack power by 30%. So that is awesome for clearing these 2 dungeons. They're 2 of the harder ones that people have a lot of difficulty with. So being able to have that bonus stats is awesome. This is already in a whole bunch of different dungeons. Next time you get into one, take a look and see what sort of buff you're getting up there. Additionally, dungeons on the harder difficulty are being given the Realm Mastery buff. So this buff reduces the damage received by 34%, increases your piercing stat by 2500 and your accuracy by 1000. That's Brood Chamber through Starstone Mines. Another rework that's coming with this is Midnight Skypetal Plains, and this is actually a hugely awesome rework that's coming right here. So Midnight Skypetal Plains previously, as you already know, has been you do the dungeon, you get the rewards, and it's a daily challenge every single day. This is changing, which basically means it changes a lot of people's gold making methods, including mine, so I'll have to rework that and figure out a better way to make the money. But anyway, it's being removed from the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday daily challenges. It will be available only on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. This is the way that MSP used to be previously before the changes that came not too long ago. But anyway, what they used to do though was on those days, MSP rewarded you double loot boxes. So this is actually making MSP an awesome way to farm for your TT Soul Shield pieces, because a stage 6 clear is now worth 2 stage 6 clears on the weekends. So if you're trying to get your TT Soul Shield, which is the purple stones that you only get from stage 6 of Midnight Skypetal Plains, or even your VT Soul Shields that you get from stages 4 and 5, great way now, because every single time you run it is like running it twice. So awesome for farming. This is a pretty cool change, and it's probably something that's going to go unnoticed, especially for a newer player, but definitely something to be looking forward to. Sure, you're going to be losing out on the extra 40 gold a week, but the ability to farm those higher level soul shields while having lower leveled gear than you need to actually clear the raids is really a big boost. 3 new achievements have been added for eliminating Raven King, the Hive Queen, and the Grand Celestial Emperor in under certain amounts of time, so that's cool, I guess, if you have stupid high damage. Achievements really don't do anything in the game anymore, but hey, you can link it to people and show who has the most achievement stats. 3 more for a total of 90 achievement points. As I had already mentioned, the previous event tokens are being removed from the game, so you won't be able to use Blossom Stones. The Blade and Soulmate exchange tokens are going to be removed from the game entirely, so if you have any of those sitting around, make sure you use them. And the Awakening Raid reward scrolls that you've been getting for clearing Skybreak Spire will be going away. Skybreak Spire VT or Nightfall Sanctuary, they're all going to be removed, so make sure you use them. They will be viable until May 8th, but you will not be getting them anymore from those boxes. A new season of Shackled Isles is beginning on April 10th and will run through June 12th, so you'll get new rewards for that. Typical PvP change, they run on 2-month cycles. And now into the item changes section. So the Corridor Keeper key for Skybreak Spire and the Scion Maze key for Scion's Keep are both being made account bound, so you can trade them between your characters, which is pretty cool because I have a bunch of Corridor Keeper keys all over my alts and would like to send them to my main characters. So we got that. Old costumes from previous seasons of Challenge Mode are going to be added to the Exchange Merchant in Mushin's Tower, so you can get old costumes if you missed out on them. You'll be able to buy them with the current season tokens. The Divine Dragon and Tiger Bracelet is getting changed, so you no longer need a Brilliant Key to open the sucker. You also don't need the Unrefined Bracelet from Mushin's Tower, so if you're a new player, you just straight up get the box, open it, and get your bracelet, which is pretty cool, taking out a lot of the grind, also making several of my videos that I just made outdated already, so V, disappointing. But anyway, great for new player, great news for new player, disappointing news for somebody who made a video. Legendary accessories are also getting a change. I just put out the video on how to progress your gear. Scratch that, that's out of date. We got the King's Gloves as well as the Horizon Belt that I previously said you could buy for 200 of the coins, 200 of the exchange tokens. Their cost is being reduced, so it will probably be reduced to 100, just like they did with the Draken accessories when they first made that reduction. So if you are in the market for your King's Gloves or Horizon Belt or anything that you see on this list right here of items that you can purchase, make sure you hold off because they're probably going to get their price cut in half. Don't know the exact value. I'm sure they'll point it out in the stream that's coming up here later today. And the final update that's going to be coming is going to be these addition of reward selection chests. So a bunch of the dungeons and raids are going to be getting a new item that when you clear it, instead of getting the different item or the different accessories, you're going to be able to pick your preferred reward from the list of available options. So this is pretty neat. Additionally, the merchant NPCs and the raid NPCs are also going to be allowing these items for purchase based on tokens that you will be getting. I'm sure the exact prices will once again be shown in the stream, and when that happens, I'll make sure to make an updated video that'll come out on Saturday. But anyway, Naryu Sanctum is just going to give you your Dragon or Tiger Bracelet. Emendrake Lair gives you the Inheritor or Sky Shadow Rings. I'm not going to read through this whole thing. You have eyes, you can see it. But at any rate, this is going to be an update that makes it easier to gear your characters because you don't need to run something 50 times until your accessory drops. You'll be able to pick the item that you want, which is pretty cool. So the final thing we're going to look at in today's video is going to be the skills changes. So this is actually going to be pretty quick since there's no translation of this, but basically we are going to be updated to the Korean patch on March 20th. So we're basically going to be 3 weeks behind the Korean server as far as skills go. So definitely something that's pretty cool. We get to skip over a bunch of errors and bugs that happened. We're just skipping over all of that and going right to the current stable section in Korea, which is pretty cool. If you want to try and translate the patch notes, they're in this link right here. I'll put the link in the description below for this as well. And good luck. Hopefully you read Korean because that's where it is. So that's the only way to see those right now. There's no translation that's available on an actual readable level for English. So that is basically it, guys, for this video. Make sure you tune into the Blade & Soul official live stream today at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 8 hours from the release of this video, to see all the different numbers that they haven't put out yet. I'm sure they will show it all on the live stream, and also for any questions that you may have regarding the patch. If you did like this video, make sure to leave a like, and make sure you tune into my summary video on the live stream itself that will come out tomorrow, because the live stream itself is during the middle of the day and I have work. So I'll have to watch it back and make the video after. But anyway, so make sure to check out the summary video if you don't want to watch the entire live stream tomorrow on my channel. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you at the next video. Peace. I already know what the top comment on this video is going to be. Why would you release a video just before they do the live stream on it, Levi? That's really stupid. What if you're wrong and then they change it in the live stream and then you got to make a new video? Well, you see, I had already started making this video last night on the first patch and I was about to upload it, and then I saw, whoa, we got more information. Let me update it and finish everything in this video. And then they made this tweet and I was like, well, I've already got 2 days invested into this video, so might as well upload it. They don't call me the low quality king for nothing.